Those calls coming around those calls coming around.
You keep the layout. I don't want them. I'm telling you, everybody here. I'll find anywhere, anytime. You don't fight the real man. You fight the what? You're a demonstration sport. Shut up, man. You that something where it come from. Grab on your family door real nice. You call yourself a fighter? Prove it up. You keep and lay out the truth. I am rank number one. What this bomb is taking the keys to match. Fight another bomb. I'm telling you and everybody here. I'll fight anywhere, anytime, but not. You ain't never gonna see that happen because he's gonna retire. See, you don't fight no real man. You fight the setup. What? You're a demonstration sport. Shut up, old man. You that something where it come from. Grab on your family door real nice. You call yourself a fighter? Prove it up.
The beat of a microphone, of the microphone feed. The microphone feed. The microphone.
Yo. Hollering at you. Yo. Feeding JP. Check. Testing. I'm hollering back at you. So we got some little bit of mini camp going on. Testing. Okay, so we got mini camp, a little bit of mini camp going on. Everybody got everybody's showing their ability to make plays happen and make things happen. Right now, everybody wrapped up in this Diddy thing, and don't know if it's good to say. We'll see what the outcome of that's going to be about the Diddy thing, but he having it rough right now. But hey, it is what it is. I didn't really like what he did when it came to Tupac and Biggie. I think he handled it in a horrible way, but it is what it is. But let's see what we got going on here. Anything exciting going on in Cowboys camp? Anything exciting? Let's see what we got going on. Anything exciting? I looked over some film today. Joe Milton throwing the ball downfield. I saw that Joe Milton has a big explosive arm. Let's see if we can see that right now. Let's see, can I bring that back up again? I don't know. Maybe they'll who knows? Maybe they'll hate on me for that. So let's see what I can do here. Let's see what we got going on here. Let's see. I like the way the ball comes out of Milton's hands. Hopefully, I don't get it. Um, I don't know, fair on the fair act, but I like what I'm seeing in Milton. I want to see this. Boy, I wish we could. I wish I can see this with the ones, but oh, that's handsome, me young man. But I do like what I see. He got a big arm. Um, the young man got a big arm. I saw this came out today. Somebody posted this. He has no problem throwing that little route right there, that little quick slant route. Um, his short intermediate throwing underneath is pretty good. It's just I like that's on the money there. His short underneath there is pretty good. I'm not gonna bash this young man. I do think he has a big arm. I do think that the coaches need to get him his accuracy together. But this may be something here that the Cowboys can that they can work with. I'm not gonna say he's better than Trey Lance, but I'm gonna say that he is pretty good. He just need to get out there on the field and play with the ones, like one of the homies was saying. Um, you just need to get out there and play with the ones, and show because um, I just don't. I know I keep going on about Dak Prescott. I know Dak is a quarterback, but I don't see the Cowboys scoring no points unless continue to run if they continue to run the ball with Blue and McVay and Williams. They may be trying to come out run first a whole lot this year to try to protect Dak Prescott, but the main thing is scoring points this year, and that's going and being disciplined on flags. Excuse me. I got a little bit of water in my throat there, but yeah, I do like I said, they got to score points, and I know we ain't gonna see Milton this year, but you know, because I just think they need to start getting the ball downfield. I mean, um, I do see a Mississippi play action bootleg. Look at that deep ball, but D had to wait up for it. Play action Mississippi bootleg toss sweep with Milton. Like I see what Washington Daniels, and I do see that with Jalen Hurts. I keep trying to tell everybody, you got to move the pocket left to right to get the move the linebackers and move the safeties out of their spot. That's a big ball right there by Milton. You got to be able to throw the ball downfield and make these kind of things happen. You have to create that kind of separation. You got to create these different formations to score points to get the ball. And also got to take your shots downfield too. And that ball right there that should have been completed, but as we see that Milton has a big arm. If Milton can correct his accuracy issues downfield, and that guy had to wait for him. That's a big arm right there. That's it right there. He let it loose right there on the money there. But I do see the big arm for Milton. He's a little bit stronger than Trey Lance. I do think got him a big time, a big. Look at the Lord have mercy, that arm on that boy. Uh, yeah. So am I happy with Milton? I don't know, maybe, but when it comes to preseason, I want to see a little bit more Milton in preseason. They would have been on the money, but if you were a receiver, would have caught that. But you know what kind of arm he was remind me of? He reminds me of Dan Marino and what's his name? Dan Marino and Warren Moon. He reminds me of that. He does have a big arm, and he does, and if he correct his accuracy, I do think the Cowboys got something with Milton. Um, I do, I mean, I but just say you got like that pass right there by Milton, right there, right there. If he get time in the pocket, right there, I like that though. I like that by Milton, right there. I like that, right down there. So if if I do if just say if that goes down, right, and Milton plays pretty good in preseason. If Milton shows me enough in preseason, I like that. That's the same pass there. I like that though. Let's go with that one more time. I do like that, Milton. I do like that. There he is. Over the top. He can make that throw over the shoulder. If that goes down, am I comfortable with Milton taking over? Yeah. Yeah, I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable. Then you can run your offense. Then you can open things up. I just don't see Dallas scoring no points. With Dak Prescott, I'm not being negative. I'm just telling you. I'm not being negative. I'm just telling you what I see from Dak Prescott. I'm just telling you what the struggle will be this year. You got Tolbert, you got Turpin, you got CD Lamb, you got Ferguson, you got Schoolmaker, you got Schoolmaker, you got the new company they just picked up in the trade. What's that boy name? Um, Pickens. You got the deepest. You got the deepest. You got the deepest wide receiver core in the NFL. I mean, hands up, hands down. You got the deepest. You got Tolbert. You got Turpin. You got Mango. You got three running backs. Okay. You got a decent offensive line, and you got Pickens, and you got Lamb. You got weapons, and you might even get the young man from Auburn coming in. Taking somebody's spot. So you never know. They might ride with three tight ends, and then you got this Stevenson guy. So they, they got to score points. The name of the game, the person with the more points at the end win the game. So they got to score points. Dallas got to score points, and I'm going over this. I do. If Dak Prescott goes down, I'm not trying to wish no ill will on no man. If Dak Prescott goes down, then am I comfortable with Pickens coming back and being backup quarterback? Yes, I have to be. That's why I said getting Pickens ready for these preseason games behind Dak Prescott is crucial. Oh, I got in trouble for that. Oh shit! All got snitches out there. So I got to take that off. You got snitches, and let's go there. See what we got. Yeah, you got some copyright. So yeah, see if we can get back on here. There's an issue there. See can we get back on? There's an issue there. Yeah. Yeah, we got some issues. Let's see if there's back on here. There's an issue there. But yeah. Back on. Yeah. Let's do a little bitching. Let's do a bitching here. Let's do a bitching here. This is teaching purposes. Let's do a little bitching. Let's do a little bitching. Let's do a little bitching. We got snitches. We got some snitches out there. Mm, We got some snitches out there. Let's see. They're gonna let us. Yeah, we got some snitches out there. Let's go here. We was mentally we got some snitches out there and we got some bitches out there. See this right here. That YouTube is violating this right here. They violating this. Mine's is for teaching purposes. What's going on? Yeah, they violating the rights. YouTube violating, man. They need to get their shit together, man. They violating rights and shit. You know, if you're gonna be on here trying to do teaching purposes, teaching purposes on the Fair Use Copyright Act. What I show on my channel is nothing but teaching purposes only. Teaching purposes only. If you're gonna violate this right, then y'all need to change y'all copyright. Y'all need to change y'all policies. You need to change your policies, man. Y'all need to change your policies. For real though. Y'all need to change your policies. You need to get this shit together. Because what you do, it don't make no sense. So they got mad because I was showing that I had probably a snitch out there, for showing my highlights of Pickens throwing the ball downfield. And, you know, and showing this, they get mad. They're showing the Pickens thing, they get mad. And NFL Network don't own shit. What they want to say, whatever somebody's playing their home is their fucking right. It's their fucking right. It's the Copyright Disclaimer Act, copyright section 107 under the Copyright Act in 1976. Copyright. Allowances made under the Fair Use Act for purposes such as criticism, commenting, news, reporting, teaching the scholarship. Teaching. That's what I'm doing. I'm teaching. I'm teaching the people how the game is. I'm teaching them what they do, and how it works and how the film works. So anyway, YouTube ain't shit but a bunch of it's the YouTube police is what I call them. And they believe me, it's a lot of snitches out there. It's a lot of snitches out there. Police your channel. YouTube ain't nobody. They police your channel. They do a police your channel. Anyway, we're gonna move forward. Y'all got to go back and fast forward. I got to edit it at the end of the night. I got to edit. They cut the stream for like 10, 15 seconds. And then they got mad because I posted some shit that belongs to me in my home. If I go back and say, well, YouTube, can I get my money back? And I pick up the phone and call representative, let me get my money back, for you bothering me and harassing me, that kind of thing. So anyway, about what I'm showing on my channel. So anyway, yeah, so they had minicamp today. Was it today? I think it might have been over with. So let's see any news, any kind of news. What did they have today? Cowboys news. They got their draft pick signed, but everybody's signed except for the number 2 draft pick. I heard today. Thought that he would have signed today. Shoulder injury rehab. CeeDee Lamb in rehab. CeeDee Lamb in rehab for his shoulder still. So the longest rehab, I want to say about 5 months real recovery. Let's go back and see what CeeDee. And this is what the hell's going on here. CeeDee Lamb got a CeeDee Lamb is in shoulder is in recovery. Yeah. Oh, I want to see something. I want to see if this gonna work. This is strange because CeeDee Lamb is in rehab. He's still doing rehab while they're doing that. I want to see if this gonna work. Yeah, it ain't working. No, which is strange. So anyway, CeeDee Lamb is in recover and doing a. I guess he's doing I guess he's doing I guess he's doing PT. Dak Prescott ahead of injury rehab despite not being cleared for contact. He is rushing his ass back out there. Dak Prescott ahead of injury rehab despite not being cleared. Dak Prescott, told you, man. God damn. Okay. So he's not. These are precious moments. Though he's not being cleared for contact, Dak Prescott said he's making strides in rehabbing his hamstring injury. Um, he's looking good, man. Pretty much do it all, he said. Feel good. Prescott said on ESPN, Todd Arch. I can't stand Todd Arch. He's a piece of shit. Yeah, I think that he's not clear for contact, which we've got a while for that, anyways. Yeah, I'm not there. And I'm not there in team activities. Feel good just trying to stay that way. He said that this season ending in November has plenty of time to get jump on his recovery. So let's try this. So let's try this. Let's try this. Yeah, so that's what it is right there. Let me see what else I'm trying to keep this together. So that's what it is. Yeah, so I gave you the news on that. And what they're gonna show here, a little clip. They're gonna somebody keeps posting this crap right here. That's strange. People keep posting these videos. Oh, hold on, I might have a little something here. I might have a little something. I might have. A nice little what they do today. I ain't gonna be on too much longer today. Hit the like and subscribe. It's me and JP. Um, hit like and subscribe today. I'll say we're not today. Either White Shirt works out ahead of OTA minicamp. Uh, so yeah, it had a pretty good day today. I heard. Um, let's see what we got going here. Let's see what we got going. Anybody? They're getting ready for OTAs. So who is this number? Who is number two? There goes a strong guy there. Who's number two? Got some arms on him. So yeah, man, it's right around the corner, man. Things are right around the corner. So everybody's excited. But CD Lamb is doing rehab on his shoulder. So hopefully he can take some more some bangs on that shoulder. So yeah, we got on Cowboys trade. We're going to have problems. So Mickey's coming out. But yeah, hit like and subscribe button. We're just trying to get some things rolling on my side. And yeah. Let's see, we got anybody jumping on in. Jumping on in. I don't see no news lately. I thought they had I thought we had many I thought we had practice. I thought we had some I thought we had some practice. You probably can't see this, which I don't like. Jeez Louise. The full. They got this boy here. He ran a blazing 4.2. Jeez Louise, which is the fastest time in the entire draft. Wow, they got the fastest running back. Wow. The Cowboys got the fastest running back. Wow, let me see. Yeah. Wow, that's fast, dude. Wow. That's faster than Barkley, dude. Damn. That dude ran a 4.2. Shit. God damn. Wait a minute. It was a 4.2 they said he ran. Let's see. But they said he ran a 4.2. What was the 4.2 coming in at? 4.3. So yeah, he ran a wow. Okay. They said he ran a 4.2. I didn't see no 4.2 right there. But yeah, it is what it is. So we need to get ready now. So yeah, preseason around the corner. Witness on Tuesday, second of 9 played organization. Listening to the Cowboys split interviews since last season. Let's get the scoop on how things gonna turn out here. OTAs. These provide major injury updates. OTAs wrap up. Cowboys wrap up OTAs with Hard Knocks for 12 hours. Let's see what we got going here. What entire world? Let's see, they on the Hard Knocks shit. Every time they get on the Hard Knocks, man, I told you, man. Jerry don't do shit but put this team out there for it ain't nothing but fucking just entertainment. Cowboys are turning to Hard Knocks this time during the season. Cowboys wired. No string in HBO Hard Knocks, which is a television show that the audience, man, it's just retarded, man. He's an advertisement. He can't fucking keep his team out the news, man. All eyes have been the shiny new toy in the room, also white out Joy Pickens. His brother obviously comes in the heightened exceptions. He just can't fucking keep his team out of the fucking. That's all he do, man. Okay, Joe said that Tush pushed debate. He said, ask himself whether he allegedly against the Eagles wants to stop the Tush push. Which did he land on? I don't know. Jerry laughed. I flip flopped. I'm tired of seeing his shit. I don't see. Man, they got a long way to go, man. They got a long way to go. He just can't. Now they're doing fucking Hard Knocks. Fucking dumb, man. He ain't doing shit, man, but fucking promoting his fucking team, man. That's all he doing. That's it. Training camp. Mandatory. So OTAs on January the 20th. Training camp is 20th to the 25th of July up until August the 21st. Able to attend training camp, open practice to public. Public entry will begin 2 hours before practice start of each edition. Okay. We ain't gonna be on that long. We're finna go ahead and go. Me and wife finna go and do our thing. Mandatory. So yeah. We didn't want they got mandatory mini camp next month. Um mandatory mini camp on the 12th, 10th, and 12th. Oh, what's the day? That's stupid. They got mandatory mini camp right now. In June, between June and June 12th. That's your mandatory mini camp right now. Um, they got mandatory mini camp. Let's see the sharing this. They got mandatory mini camp um, between June and June the June 10th, Juneteenth, June 12th. Off season workouts. May 23rd, OTA practice began was on May 23rd. So wait a minute, they got something OTAs. OTAs begin full off-season schedule. Okay, so Cowboys back on the field and star and full team. They mean the entire roster is not out there together, considering the practice volunteer the next 2 weeks. Okay, so they'll be on organized team activity practice underway. Who will be on the field the next 3 weeks before the nearly 7 week hiatus before the training camp begins? So they got OTAs right now. Okay, so this weekend, the Cowboys have 3 scheduled days of OTA practice this week and next. Only 1 day per week will be open to the media. So on Thursday, so this 25th, next week, wait a minute, the 25th, next Thursday. Those days, okay, so June 5th to the 9th, Cowboys would be a 3 day mandatory mini camp at the start. The final schedule of practice in the media until the training camp. The Cowboys have yet to officially announce the departure date of training camp, but expected to do it on July the 27th to the 27th. Auction art. Okay, okay. Also this week, so it's the 23rd to the 25th. They got okay, so they're done with their OTA today on the 25th. Okay, so the 25th. All right, so let's take another look at the calendar. So Friday. So tomorrow is the last day of the OTA, the mini OTA. That's why they're coming out with bits and pieces and shit of film and all kinds of shit, of pictures and shit. They so scandalous. They so damn they so damn overprotective of this fucking team. You know, that's why it's good to have just, somebody there to Underground Railroad. This shit the fuck is Jerry got going on. So today, the 23rd, wait a minute, the 23rd, the 24th, and the 25th. So tomorrow they start mandatory OTAs tomorrow. the 23rd through the 25th. Okay, so this weekend. So you get a lot. You probably gonna get a lot of film and and then they turn around a week later. They get the rest. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So they get 4 days off, and then they come back on the second OTA practices, the second week of OTAs, and then they got 3 days for that. June, May, June, June 30th, 31. Oh, hold on, I'm sorry. Hold on, wait. You can see it for yourself. I kind of got the talking around in my mouth. Hold on, wait. So here it is here. So this weekend right here, this weekend will be full of highlights and showing what they can do. We'll get a lot of pictures this weekend, bits and pieces, and shorts out there. Shorts this week, shorts next week. We'll get the shorts. And June 8th through the 6th, they got a rest. Then they come back from mandatory minicamp. And so June 1st, so they rest after June to come back June 1st, rest 4 more days. Second, third, the fourth, the fifth. They rest 4 more days, and then they come out on the 6th through the 8th, 2 more days, and that's it. Up until they get the training camp. So you be able to get a lot of pictures and you be able to get a lot of film from these law nations and all the other guys on the website showing you film. But you probably get a pretty good look. I wish we can get of this. But what did they do? What did they do yesterday? A couple of days ago, they was out there doing something, wasn't they? Oh, that's strange. Okay, they was doing something the other day. Was that mini camp? There was a voluntary mini camp. Huh. All right. So anyway, it must be mandatory mini camp. Okay. All right. That's what that. I don't know. That was voluntary mini camp, probably. Okay. So it is what it is there. And yeah. So that's why I was trying to bring up some highlights. And yeah. So that's why I was trying to bring up voluntary mini camp. Uh, I think it was voluntary. Voluntary. I don't know. Maybe I'm off. Maybe I'm off on that. Maybe I'm off. I thought they was out there practicing. I thought they was out there practicing. So you had something going on out there. I had some photos out there, and they got Diggs. I'm glad to see Diggs putting in some work, a little bit more work. I'm glad to see Diggs putting in some work. We ain't gonna be on that long. We'll be on for probably be on for about an hour, and then we're gonna slide out of here. We got something a little bit later. Yeah, we're gonna be on that long today. We're gonna be on that long at all today. That's for sure. Let's see what we got going on here. We got Diggs out there putting on that work. It must be voluntary. Um, we got Diggs out there putting on that work. It must be voluntary. No, this is last year, ain't it? Because Harris is that Hal Harris? That's strange. I don't know if this is this year's. I don't know. That's strange. Okay. Somebody got camp information. This is for youngsters out there. Okay, here he is. Oh man, they go all the way to Valley Ranch. Well, this is in. Oh, this is old. I don't know. I kind of. Okay, well maybe. Oh, hold on, we got something here. Off season workouts. Okay, that's what it was. They had a OTA. Then they got three OTAs. Jeez Louise, they had 19 and 20 on the 19th and the 20th. They had 2 days, and then they had one day to rest, the 21st, and then they came out on the 22nd to finish that. Okay, that makes okay. So the 22nd, 22nd, 23rd, 24th. Are they doing what are they doing on that? They said 25th through the 28th. So I don't know what the hell they're trying to do. So I'll just show you that. So anyway, they got to get out there. They're being short than they are paying. But yeah, but I don't really see anything. I don't really see anything exciting. I don't see anything exciting. Who got Lewis's number? OTAs. Okay, here it is. Impression of the Witness Tuesday, second of nine plan organization. So they Tuesday they did some. Oh, they did. Okay, they did a mini. They did OTA, mini OTAs. Your last season, and then let the point by pointing. Okay, that's what they did. All right, that makes sense. And pass down the field. I wish they had some highlights. I want to see what the hell. I want to see what. I want to see. I want to see what Milton's been doing out there. Waste any time getting here. I don't read too much in the I should 13 for a year. Got 10 minutes my TV down signing. No side of cornerback Diggs, though he has shown to rehab his surgical repair knee away from the seven. Did his third round choice Siobhan Rao doing some time limit individuals, then continue to rehab the surgical repair ACL during the portion of practice. Position coach, a long linebacker, Overshown, who is doing his level best of daily basis to recover from his Overshown make it back. A linebacker observation doing a nickel defense alignment at the newly required. I want to connect. Let me see. Can I get something going on here? Let me see. Um, yeah, it's gonna be exciting. Let's see. Getting ready to watch the Thunder and the Wolves. And Ant-Man got to show up tonight because he disappeared. I think Ant-Man's dealing with a sore ankle. Yeah, Ant-Man got to tighten up. This team is deep, man. Yeah. Yeah. So it's gonna be a great. They got some pieces, man. You know they got some pieces. So Diggs is out there rehab, and that's good. That's good. So we will have OTAs this weekend. We will take a sneak peek at what they're doing. Like Tyler Booker got to go to he's on the right side. Really jumped in on the right on the first offensive line from left to right. What the fuck? First round draft pick Tyler Booker immediately jumped in with the first team offensive line from left to right. Tyler Guyton, Tyler Smith, Cooper Beebe, Booker, and Terrence Steele. Okay. So linebacker Buddy Johnson, fifth round pick, and Jamal James each picked the pass off in team drill while witnessing the advertised big arm Joe Milton, who indeed has a gun. Now he must find if he if the shot straight, if he shoots straight. Oh Lord. And while the Cowboys will hold the third of the three OTA sessions Thursday, which is today, Lamb apparently stated, is there where everything starts. This is where everything starts, indeed. Okay, here we go on that one then. Okay. GP. It should be fun. Real fun.
Homecoming for Coppell High School graduate and defensive tackle Solomon Thomas. He didn't grow up a Cowboys fan, but always wanted to play close to home and now gets to do just that. It's been awesome, it's been really cool just being part of the team. Being home for me has been awesome, Thomas said. Coach Shati has been doing an amazing job just getting the energy right and culture right here. Guys are excited every day, there's enthusiasm every day.
That's good. That's good. That's good. I like what's going on. That's good. Let's see what we got going. Yeah, that's good. Jump on in. Anybody want to jump on in? We'll talk about, you know, I won't be on too much longer. We got a few minutes to spare if anybody want to jump on. You know, everybody's positive. I feel, I feel some positivity going on.
Playing for the Cowboys is a home defensive tackle Thomas. He didn't grow up a Cowboys fan. Close to August. It's been awesome. It's been really cool just the team. Being home for me has been awesome, Thomas said. Just getting the energy right. Guys.
So everybody has, that's exciting. That's exciting. It's gonna be exciting. Yeah, it's gonna be okay. So Thomason is buying into it. That's good. It's good. I'm just trying to think. I'm trying to think the positive things out of this. Hopefully everything works out well. You you can't really see what's going on until they put the pads on. Everybody can do a lot of writing. I like everybody putting some writing together because they need to talk about something. Okay, so no negative talk coming from me. So I just so so today is their last um, you know, so I'm doing the 3 yeah, so exciting. And then the show okay, so City now. Oh yeah. So yeah, they got mandatory minute. So CD Lamb is rehabbing, but I thought he said he was rehabbing his um like yeah, now they underway. So now we got some practices this weekend. We have some practice tomorrow. And so now, they're gonna put the pads on real soon, and they'll probably put the pads on in training camp. So for right now, they're just doing the thing, is in shorts, running around, trying to get But Dak is not cleared for contact yet. I tell you they worried. Then I mean, so PJ ain't gonna lie to you, okay? He told y'all, he told you that this whole thing is gonna be about Scott. Dak Prescott, Dak Prescott coming in, getting ready. Yeah, I told you that already. I tell you that already. I said this whole training camp I told you that about 2 or 3 months ago. I said this whole training camp is going to be about Dak Prescott injury, and is he ready to go, and is that leg healthy, and is anything wrong, and just going to be issues. And that's what I said. I said that about 2 or 3 months ago. I said that back in February. This whole off season, then OTA turned around. Now what you got, like 30 something more days? It's the middle of May right now. So now you're almost at the end of May, about another week, and you'll be done with May. So rolling on into June, and then training camp almost here. I said that. So now he's not cleared for contact. So I don't even know. I don't even know if he should be on the bands. I don't know if he's back there throwing out there. They're not showing none of that. Maybe we'll see that. We'll see that this weekend or next week. But like I said, I think he's rushing back. I think he's rushing back. He's pushing it. I just is he continue to do his rehab? What is he doing right now? So what is he doing? So what is he doing? So I said this whole off season. I said this way back about 2 or 3 months ago. I said this whole off season is going to be about Dak Prescott and his injuries and how it's coming along. Is he rushing back? Like I said a while back, that Dak Prescott needs to sit down and let his body heal. I'm more praise to him. I gotta give it to him. He got there trying to push, he's trying to get back soon. He's trying to rectify his place. But when it comes to healing muscles and tendons and getting leg and strengthen that leg, and then and praying to God, you don't get a setback. You rushing back. It's just it's hard on the body. It puts you are it's repetitive. It's a repetitive motion. It's repetitive things. And for people to understand what a repetitive thing is, it's continuing to use the same muscle over and over and over, and causing that wear and tear. And you have surgery. Okay, you have surgery to repair it, but is it going to affect you? We don't know until they come out and until they come out OTAs. Is he going to be held back? I think that he's going to be held back in OTAs. I think he's going to be on a limited basis, snap count basis, and he's going to be sharing his snaps with Milton. That's what I think. I just don't. I just don't see. And then he won't be allowed to hit. He's going to have that jersey on. Can't hit him in OTAs. So he's not gonna get out there in preseason. So you can talk all you want to. There's no downput on Dak Prescott. There's no downput at all. No downput at all. Much love and respect for Dak Prescott getting out there. He's trying to get himself back into shape, trying to get back into it. But like I said before, this whole thing is gonna be about his health and about him getting back out there and playing ball. So yeah, it is what it is, and I wish nothing but the best for Dak Prescott. But like I said a while back, that he should have just sat down and stayed out the way, and he got to let his body heal. I say Dak Prescott should come back, in the middle of the season, and let that injury completely heal, let that leg completely heal, and I just don't see. If you're not doing anything for like 6 months to 7 months, not doing anything physical, not running, not out there, not lifting weights, not just stretching, just walking around every day, and sleeping and chilling and then taking rest and staying off your feet to let that leg completely heal. Walk and get some exercise that way. But you had surgery in November, December, January, February, March, April, May. That's 6 months. And then 3 months after your PT, after your surgery, you let your leg heal for 2 or 3 months, 3 months at the most, and then you start doing physical activity. So maybe he's just trying to get the scar tissue out of there. I don't know, but I still think this is a deadly game he's playing. But we'll find out. They're thinking might have him on a pitch count. But they got a deep team, man. They got a deep team. Ain't gonna be on too much longer today. I think we had an hour mark. Hit the like and subscribe button. And so. Somebody saying that coming out. Who's saying this? I have a lot of respect for Brian. He was a good friend with the former NFL coach, Patriots, Doug Marion, and that's one of my best friends. That's how I met Scotty. I always had great respect for him and his family and his dad. I think he's going to be a great coach in Dallas. I'm happy for him. Sometimes coaches journeys, they're a little bit of different, right? He's got a great job there. Oh, and why they crowning him already though? I mean, he ain't even done anything. I mean, just because you're buddy with the friends, and then you trading locker rooms and things like that, Brian, you're gonna have to clean up the penalties. Your main focus in 2025 is scoring points and cleaning up the penalties. And so you can stop this bullshit that was going on in 2024. Digs in the bullshit running out the damn locker room. The podcasting with Michael Parson. The out of control shit with the players. The out of control shit. The coming in late. And acting foolish and crazy and shit on the field. All the shit that CD Lamb was doing, all the crying on CD Lamb, all the throwing his hands up in the air and all that shit. When he wasn't getting the ball, all the crying shit, all of the baby shit that you're gonna have to clean up, Brian. You got your hands full. You got now, this is the fucking problem. Jared let this shit get out of hand because he brought Mike in. Okay, he brought Mike in. So I'm gonna have to put a list up. Okay, penalties, number 1. Number 2, the podcasting, all the bullshit, with CD Lamb and all the other bullshit. I'm not gonna do I'm not gonna hone on the trading the jerseys and shit like that. You know, at the end of the game, but the childish behavior, and what I mean by that, Diggs on the fucking phone, I say during the game, I would tell you to leave your phones in the car. If there's a medical emergency that your family is gonna bother you during the game, that's gonna have to wait till after the game. Leave your phone in the car. You know, leave your phone in the car. Don't bring that shit to the locker room. That's the only thing I would say. That's how you cut that shit down. No phones in the locker room. No phones on the sideline. You know, no tweeting and shit. You know, we coming for strictly business. Just like being a trucker. You can't be on the fucking phone when you're driving. You can be on the phone on your earpiece, but you can't grab down and you can't talk because it's against the law now. No phones in the locker room. Okay? We don't want no tweeting. We don't want no Instagram. We don't want no X. We don't want no Facebook. We don't want no FaceTime. All those distractions need to be out of the fucking goddamn locker room. You know. So you know, leave that shit out in your car. You know, no showing up to the games late. No showing up to practice late. If you show up to practice late, your ass, you go home and you got to write a fucking page while you was late, and you got to turn in. You know, you getting paid money, bro. You getting paid money. Maybe I'm going too far right now, but you getting paid. You got to write down why you was late, and you got to turn it into the coach. You know, and you got to show yourself accountable. What else? This is grown fucking man acting like childish. No tweeting, no digs, no bullshit, no acting stupid on the sideline. You see what I'm saying? No acting stupid on the sideline. No getting no penalties. Just doing dumb shit. No crying on the sideline, throwing your hands up and doing that shit, calling for penalties. Y'all gotta fix that. Brian gotta fix that shit, man. All that shit that was in 25 and 24, 23, 22 under Mike McCarthy, man, that shit needs to be gone, man. He got to clean that shit up. You got to clean that shit up in the locker room first, man. You know, Afina and JP Stack Old School might be a little bit of harsh on them, but clean that shit up in the locker room. And you got to clean house with attitudes and bullshit coming in late and not holding yourself accountability. I'm having that punk ass motherfuckers accountability. I'm having a fucking a big ass sign, accountability, a list of signs, blue and gray. When they walk in there, starting mini camp from now on, all open training camp, accountability, and that's what I want. You guys have to follow that shit. You got a lot of shit to clean up, Brian. And penalties it starts with a character. Okay, it starts with character. You know, clean it up. They got a lot to clean up behind Mike McCarthy. These guys are soft asses. They did what they wanted to do on Mike McCarthy. They acted a foolish, Parson Diggs, all these other guys, Dak Prescott. All these other guys acting foolish and shit, going out kicking it. Sam Williams doing stupid shit. You know, running around with guns in the car and shit, getting caught with marijuana and shit, and getting charges and shit. Just dumb shit. holding the player's hand and shit. Y'all keep fucking up. You got get the fuck off the team, man. We'll replace your ass. It's easy to replace you. I don't give a fuck if you got talent. Get the hell up out the team. You're not bringing that shit here in the locker room. You gotta clean that shit up, Brian. But yeah, I don't want to go too far into it. So I'm gonna be on that too long. So I'm at my hour and 20 mark. So yeah, we probably go streaming tomorrow. And so we can talk more about discipline and that kind of thing. Like I said, I'm not going to bash on this team too much. I'm not going to, put them down. I say discipline and character is where it starts in the locker room. Cell phones in the car, no penalties. Get the penalties and correct the penalties, and support each other. And you got to have accountability for in the locker room for each player. And that's what Scotty has to bring. That's the kind of mentality he has to bring if he wants to get to the NFC Championship game and we want to win some ball games. But we don't want to go to the NFC Championship game right now until we got the help of Dak Prescott. And if his era and the Dallas Cowboys is going to be continue to play football for Dallas Cowboys or look for somebody else, Milton or somebody else to come in there to play quarterback. If it's healthy, it's not. If he has health issues. But yeah, we don't want to go too much in that. So it is what it is right now. That is my take for today, and I will come back probably this weekend with some more of the highlights about mini camp. I'm sorry, OTAs for this week. But yeah, that'll do me for today, and I'm out. Y'all be cool. God bless you.